What up, YouTubers? It's your boy, the Visionary. Welcome to another episode of Firesidechats, bringing you the latest and current events that matter to me the most. Today's topic title will be called the Trayvon Zimmerman case and the PSYOP. Now, as we all know, we have been inundated with news articles and TV and basically periodicals about the current big case of the decade, which is the Trayvon Zimmerman case. And the verdict just came in that Zimmerman was acquitted of all charges in regards to this particular case. There's a big outcry coming from the black community. There's a massive mobilization going on in regards to the religious leaders, getting everyone amped up and basically getting them all absorbed into what's going to be coming next. I'm just going to put out as a caveat from my perspective, from my opinion, from what I saw in the trial as I was watching the trial. From the evidence that was presented, from the testimony of all the witnesses. In my opinion, Zimmerman was innocent of all charges. Period. That's just me. He told a story, which was, hey, I was doing a neighborhood watch. I was patrolling. I saw a kid. He looked funny, kind of high, looking a little weird, walking around in the rain. He looked suspicious to me. I called the cops. I told them what was going on. The dispatcher was like, yo, are you following him? I said, yes. They said, we suggest you don't do that. He says, you know what, I'm just going to keep my eye on him. So he follows him. The thing about that is that all of that was legal, so he follows him. After that, there must have been a verbal confrontation. Trayvon attacked Zimmerman, period, as the evidence showed, because there was no sort of distinguishing marks or wounds on Trayvon, period, that would say that, oh, Zimmerman actually attacked him first or even got any hits in at all in regards to the fight. And throughout the course of the struggle, Zimmerman took out his gun and shot the kid. Now, from all that happened, any logical person can see that Zimmerman was going to get off. Regardless of whether or not you are an objective person looking at the evidence, or if you are a minority, black or Spanish, whose opinion and perspective is basically racially tainted, regardless, you know Zimmerman was going to get off just by looking at the evidence alone, period. If it wasn't a straight up slam dunk case, meaning Zimmerman was this hardcore racist, nigga hunting Hispanic white guy that was looking to kill some black people or coons or whatever, then that was it, period. And that's what the entire case was built on. It was based on race. That's what most minorities are not getting. The entire premise of the whole fact that you're going to try to charge Zimmerman was the fact that the entire confrontation, the fact that he was following Trayvon, the fact that he was on Neighborhood Watch was based on the fact that he had racial biases in him that forced him to do all of that. That was the entire backing for the case in regards to the prosecution. Once the facts started coming out, like, yo, he owns a business with a black business partner, his family tutors a minority kids in the neighborhood, he has black neighbors, and even one time, like, allowed his neighbor to move in, be like, or not move in, but to come over whenever they wanted, you know, just in case if they don't feel safe or whatnot. Yet, the entire premise of the case was built on the fact that he was racist. With that entire pillar of the prosecution's case against him was knocked out, there literally was no way you can actually charge him like, oh, this guy purposely tried to kill him. No. From the evidence provided, it was literally a misunderstanding that became lethal. That's basically it. Period. Now, understanding this principle, understanding this fact of what you saw from the evidence, from both perspectives, understanding that, hey, listen, we're minorities, the system is racist, people are trying to kill us, but A, what do you expect? And B, the ones who are objective and goes, yes, from the evidence provided, Zimmerman was in his right and he's innocent of all charges, yada yada yada. There should be an understanding that blacks and Hispanics need to get from this case. This case was only brought up in the public media and spotlight to distract everyone from what the fuck is really going on. It's nothing but a distraction. It's nothing but an illusion. It's nothing but a way to hide the real deep-seated problems that are affecting the country right now. And I'm not talking about racism. I'm talking about a whole bunch of other shit, other things. This case was purposely pushed with an agenda to distract people and to puppet master them into this race war, racial conflict, racial tension bullshit that's popping up now. That's the reason why all these black leaders, these black religious leaders are getting mobilized and they're going to churches and they're saying we're going to have, meetings all across the country and shit like that, period. Because all of this that's being done is being done to distract everyone from the big problems that's going on, period. If you fall into this, mindset, if you fall into the trap of, oh, the system is evil, the system is bad, blah, 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 let me share some things with you. Number one, there have been, I think, 6 major shooting incidences between Trayvon Martin getting killed, between now and when Trayvon Martin got killed. But when those issues popped off, there was no massive mobilization that occurred because of it, period. There was a little bit of media coverage for a few of the cases, but mainly there was no big massive mobilization at all. And now it's because shit was not about to hit the fan. And shit is, right now, it's about to hit the fan in regards to the economy about to collapse. The reason why, the fact that all of the current, the current scandals that are affecting Washington, D.C., or the White House in general, all of those scandals were putting too much heat on the current administration, the Obama administration, and now magically all of a sudden the Zimmerman trial pops up and we're all paying attention to that, ignoring the fact that there have been trial cases like this all over the country between when Trayvon Martin died and between now that are literally slam dunk cases, like the cops that were involved. And the thing is, these were white cops killing unarmed black teens or black males, and those are slam dunk cases. And yet, these guys are not getting arrested. These guys are not getting penalized. The worst they get is that they get fired, and that's it. That's fucking it. You look at Zimmerman, and any logical person observing this case, who listened to his story about he was patrolling, he saw something, he called it in, he followed the kid to make sure nothing happened, there was a struggle, and he shot the kid. And all of the witness testimony in regards to the case, period, in regards to the case, right? Any logical person, regardless of whether or not you're a racist or whatever, would know Zimmerman was going to get off, right? Yet, people are still absorbed into the story, not seeing, look at the ramifications of this case. This shit is similar to the whole Rodney King beating back in the 90s and shit. What happened? A bunch of white cops beat the shit out of Rodney King. They got off. Race riots. It's the same fucking shit all over again. And what's going to happen? Oh, there's mad shit that's happening under the surface that they're trying to keep quiet. All of the scandals that are afflicting the White House, they're trying to misdirect or redirect your attention to something that is more or less a minor fucking issue. Really? You mean to tell me that there have been other cases where, white cops have killed black teens or black males, and yet there was no massive mobilization similar to what happened in the Zimmerman trial that was spawned by the Zimmerman trial? You mean to tell me that you have black on black crime, which accounts for, I would say, 95% of all the killings interracially of black males or black people in period? Yet now you want to get motivated because there was one crime where, a black person just got killed. A black person just got killed by someone of another race and we need to start getting pissed off? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, seriously? Yo, wake the fuck up, man. Stop falling for this puppet master shit. Seriously, yo, there's mad shit going on. You motherfuckers are like, oh, because this is in your face right now, that's why you want to start getting motivated. Wake up. Like, seriously, wake up. Stop falling for this dumb shit. Period. There's one thing I want to talk to black people in general. If you're listening to this, you have to understand something. And I'm going to be dead honest. Black culture is inimical to black survival. That's what people need to understand. Black culture is bad. It's inimical. It's destructive. It's violent. Yet no one wants to admit that. That's the reason why we're not ascending into academia. That's the reason why we're not ascending into the sciences or politics or into business and economics, all those things. We're literally right back where we were pre-Jim Crow. Period. Except for the laws are different. But the actual state of life for African Americans, especially African American males, is pre-Jim Crow. And no one wants to admit that. No one wants to admit maybe the last generation that was supposed to raise us failed because they were too primitive, stupid, and fucking savage to understand how life works, how the system works, how the cycle of life continues. You're supposed to guide, teach, and mold your kids. You're supposed to take a direct, controlling interest in shaping your kids' fucking survival and their future, period. I'm talking about, hey, you want to be a doctor? Oh, you want to see your kid become a doctor? Or you think, oh, we need more doctors? Actually take an active effort to shape your kid into a fucking doctor. Not, oh, leave them up to their own devices. And then you wonder why, hey, motherfuckers want to be rappers or whatever. Or not even that. They just bums living on the street or just hanging out on the street corner. Nah, because you didn't actively fucking go, you know what? I'm going to put my kid into some, Head Start program to maybe make sure they get good grades so they can go to the best high schools and in colleges to become a doctor or a lawyer or engineer or police officer, something like that. You get the fucking drift. No, we do not take active interest in shaping our child's fucking future and development. Period. Remember that. Taking an active interest in shaping our child's development and future to be something specific to what we need as individuals and as a collective. Understand that. No, we don't. We keep spouting the party line of free will and free choice, and I want to have a good time and black culture and this and that. Listen, this is what the fuck is destroying us. So, number one, the past generation's stupidity, ignorance, and fucking morality, and not actually shaping the future. Taking an active participation, direct, controlling, active participation in shaping the fucking future. Period. That's number one. Number two, our inner fucking ability to assimilate into the dominant fucking culture. What black culture is that it's a culture in which there's an ideology that shapes how we do things. To the extent that anything the other does, which is aka white, or anything that is considered non-black, we have to do the opposite. Period. So anything that is connected with being white or part of that culture or part of that society, we have to do the opposite. Period. So if white people dominate politics, no, that's not our thing and we can't get anywhere for that and blah blah blah. Or if white people dominate business, oh no man, I like doing this and people are not gonna like that and blah yada yada yada. Oh, we talk about art and music. Oh no man, the real music of the black people is this and that blah blah blah. See, it's the ideology of the other. The inability to assimilate into a culture that's stronger and better. And I'm not meaning better inherently, because there's nothing inherent about culture itself. It's the fact that over the years they've developed, even though they developed and got the best resources into a better culture, that's how it developed. You do not inherently try to not assimilate into a stronger culture if they have all the best resources. They have all the money. They have all the power, and yet you have nothing. But yet you just want to be proud and happy to be ignorant, to be poor, to be powerless in your fucking stupidity. And yet you wonder why these motherfuckers go around killing us. Because we have no money. We have no power. We have no money, no power, no resources to do what the fuck we want or to stop them from doing shit. Because we are not important. We are not important. We're not important to the system. If literally we all got killed, like literally, like the next day, there will not be any outcry because we are not important. Like, we don't do anything necessary to society. We do not own businesses. We do not hold political offices, ignoring the fact that if you're looking at Holder and Condoleezza Rice and Barack Obama, period. We do not hold real political office. We do not hold real political power. We do not have any fucking money. We do not have businesses. We do not have anything that says, you know, we are important to the entirety of the whole. Period. Until you understand that, until you accept that, the problems will continue. Once you accept that, once you understand it, and start to analyze the situation and create solutions to solving it, which is, number one, maybe, I don't know, start fucking businesses so you can generate some fucking money. Number two, getting into politics. Number three, going back to school and getting into higher academia. Maybe, possibly, just maybe, when we can filter into those spheres of influence and power, the spheres of influence and power, then, just maybe, these things will stop. Or, if they don't stop, we will have actual power to do something to make them fucking stop. Other than that, do not complain that some kid gets shot when you ignore the fact that, A, the kid is literally a primitive, stupid savage that can hardly fucking talk. All he does is fucking fight. All he does is smoke weed and sell fucking drugs and do dumb shit. And then you complain that he got shot. Yet you don't complain when the parents never taught him to be fucking anything or to do anything fucking purposeful with his life, and he's on the fucking street at that fucking time of night. You don't hear anything about fucking Hasidic Jews running around at that time of night because the parents keep them into the fucking house. There's reasons why they're rich. There's reasons why they have all the resources. It's not because there's a fucking conspiracy. It's because they know what the fuck is important, you stupid fucking idiots. Jesus fucking Christ. They know that starting business is important. They understand and know that going to school and taking a subject that's relevant or a major that can be used to start a fucking career is important. But we don't do that. We talk verbally. We talk verbally about shit. But we don't actually understand how each part connects, how the cycle works. We ignore the cycle. We believe in free will and choice and the lack of fucking responsibility in guiding and molding and shaping the kids purposefully with control into what the fuck they're going to be. And then you wonder why there's other influences in the world that change and affect them and influence them to be nothing at all. And you wonder why I'm ranting, because you motherfucking monkeys are stupid. And I have to say that. You dumb fucking niggers are fucking stupid, savage idiots. And you don't fucking get it. Wake the fuck up, you stupid moron. Stop listening to the fucking rap music. Stop going to the fucking Chinese food restaurant and eating up their fucking food. Do you understand that? Turn off the fucking TV and stop looking at all these fucking TV shows. Stop watching the fucking sports. Do you understand that? Stop watching all these fucking reality TV shows. Start looking at fucking CNN and C-SPAN and looking what the fuck they're planning for, you dumb fucking idiots. Actually go to the supermarket. Start eating healthy. Picking out the right fucking foods that's going on. Actually go online and go, gee, let me look at what the government is doing. Let me look at what all the religious leaders are doing. Or the political leaders are doing. Or let me look at what the corporations are doing. Actually pay attention to the fucking news. Do you understand that? Pay attention to the things that are important. Actually go, you know what? I want to start a fucking business. Let me work together with my other friends and then sit down with the dumb fucking idiots and go, listen, we're not getting jobs, so let's actually start our own fucking businesses. You don't need a lot of money for that shit. Start it from the ground up and build from fucking there. Period. But no, you dumb fucking idiots just want to have fucking fun. And then you're ignoring the fact that you are in a war. If you believe, as I guess most of you do, that the system is racist and is out to get you, right? Wouldn't it be more prudent to stop sitting down and thinking everything is all good, listening to rap music and music all the time, going to clubs and bars and shit, and preparing yourself for a war? Doesn't have to be a gun war where you're fighting and shooting motherfuckers, but realizing, hey, I'm under attack in many different ways. The TV doesn't present me correctly, so therefore people think I'm just a gun-toting moron, idiot, fool who's a drug dealer or a criminal who's shooting people up. How about the fact that your foods are poisoned? The fact you're going to a Chinese food restaurant, the pizza shop, or halal or whatever, and all you're doing is eating fried foods and you're killing yourself slowly? How about addressing that? How about, I don't know, understanding that when you're trying to go to school and teachers are fucking up your education? How about addressing that? How about addressing the fact that you're dropping out because the education is so fucking bad, or the teachers don't give a shit? Or how about addressing the fact that you can't get jobs correctly because you're not in college, or because you had no training, or because your parents never actually molded or shaped you or guided you to be something specific? How about addressing those fucking things? No, you dumb fucking monkeys want to put up memes and stupid fucking funny shit, or listen to fucking music that's crap, or watch fucking movies and TV shows, all this other dumb fucking shit, or just waste your money on fucking crap, on fucking clothes, or shave your fucking hair, or dye it a different fucking color, or sag your pants, or some other dumb shit. And then you wonder why the system is trying to fucking destroy you. Because you don't want to fucking assimilate. And then you wonder why motherfuckers are trying to kill you. Wake the fuck up. Assimilate. Adapt. Evolve. Do you understand that? Get into what the dominant culture is getting into. Understand what's happening in the sciences. Understand what the fuck is happening in politics. Understand what the fuck is happening in what's happening to your fucking food. Learn from what the fuck these people have done. They have conquered us. You do not deny the people that conquered your ass by going, oh, I don't want to be part of that, and then continue the fucking way of the slaves. You're losing. You're getting killed. Adapt. Learn from the motherfuckers that are conquering you, then take what you learned from them and use it against them. But no, you motherfucking niggas want to complain about shit. And then you wonder why things don't change. Oh god, this is supposed to be a regular video, but it turned into a 20-minute rant. I apologize, but it's just annoying seeing this shit happening and then seeing the cycle continue again and again and again. Whatever, yo. I'm done. But this is my piece on the Trayvon Martin case and reasons why it's kind of stupid and why people need to watch how this case develops. That's it. Peace.